transforming dreams higher and higher. Stepped into Academy 6 halls where ambitions break all walls. Digital marketing's got the beat, skills so strong, never missed a feat. High income awaits and it's real, resale rights, now here's the deal. Raise your heads, let's celebrate tonight. Launching futures with a vibrant light. Sony's vision, making dreams ignite. Academy 6, making everything right. From her heart she gives a shout. No more doubts, just let them out. With high skills you got the clout. Success is what it's all about. In every screen from night to day, learn the skills and pave your way. Marketing wizards standing tall. In Academy 6 you've got it all. Digital marketing's got the beat, skills so strong, never missed a feat. High income awaits and it's real, resale rights, now here's the deal. Raise your heads, let's celebrate tonight. Launching futures with a vibrant light. Sony's vision, making dreams ignite. Academy 6, making everything right. From her heart she gives a shout. No more doubts, just let them out. With high skills you got the clout. Success is what it's all about. In every screen from night to day, learn the skills and pave your way. Marketing wizards standing tall. In Academy 6 you've got it all. From her heart she gives a shout. No more doubts, just let them out. With high skills you've got the clout. Success is what it's all about. In every screen from
Hello. Hello, hello, hello. How is everybody? Whoa, welcome. Happy Friday. Happy Friday on this late night pop up with Academy 6. It's amazing. Here in Miami, Florida, enjoying it. Who would have thought me a year ago? There was no way I thought that I'd be in Miami right now. And you all, what I want y'all to do, I know it's late night, but be sure to go ahead and share this out. Share this out. You never know who may need this information tonight. You never know who out there is looking for an opportunity to change their lives and to change their lives for the better. Could you imagine? Can you imagine that a year from now, your entire life having changed for the better? Can you see yourself living more of the life of your dreams? I'm going to get a little comfortable. I hope you all don't mind this Friday night. And it's been a long week, so I'm going to get a little bit comfortable. But could you imagine living your best life a year from now? Could you imagine like going into the grocery store, putting things in your cart, not even worrying about whether or not you have the funds, or going on a trip, or going to that family reunion? You know how many times I didn't go to a family reunion just because I couldn't afford the t-shirts? Listen, you all, this is a different day. This is a new day. And I just want to say, listen, we have so many things going on inside of our program filled with such talented, gifted individuals that it is mind blowing. If you want to know the truth, it really truly is. It's something that I myself find myself trying to wrap my mind around in such a short period of time, things haven't changed so much. And speaking of change, let me talk to you all about some of the things that I have noticed. And if this is foreign to you, it's okay. Stick around, because if you stick around to the end of this, I'm going to send you all out a nice big gift. I got a surprise for everybody. Okay. So, but I want you to stick around until the end. Could you think for a moment? And I want you to think about if you could be anywhere in the world right now. I mean, just living your best life. Where would it be? Where would it be? Can you see that? Put a Y in the comments if you can see yourself living your best life right now, anywhere in the world. Put a Y in the comments. I'm really curious as to know who out there wants that for themselves, who wants to live a better life, who sees themselves living more the life of their dreams. Can you see that? Can you imagine that? Because I can. Listen, a year ago, what I'm doing here, when I say put a Y in the comments, could y'all just put a Y? I need y'all to put a Y, and I need you to double tap that screen. Because here, I never would have thought that I'd be able to do that. I would see people do that, and they say stuff like, share this live with 5. I need y'all to share this live out. Share it out, share it out, share it out. And I'd be sitting there like, nah, I did go live. But there was no way I could have imagined myself being able to say that. That's called a call to action. So you're getting a person to do something for you. But I never thought that I'd have the courage or ability to do that. I was so scared about what people would think of me if I did that I wouldn't do it. And you all, believe it or not, that's an actual skill that you can learn. And that's what I teach people inside of Academy 6. I teach them high income earning skills. Okay. High income earning skills. Can somebody type high, HIGH, inside the comments? I just want to know who's up. I know it's late at night. I know you could be asleep right now, but I really want to help somebody tonight. And you never know who it is that you may be helping to become the best version of themselves, the best possible versions of themselves, by just embarking on learning some new information. And I hope that tonight that we'll be able to share some good information that you can find value in, that may be able to change your lives. Now, this is completely unplanned. Coach Lisa and I were up and we were talking. It was like, hey, we're up. Let's just hop on and say hi to the people tonight. And what an amazing thing. Coach, I don't know if you can unmute yourself and come on in and chime in, but I would love for you to talk to the people for a minute. We was just literally up and just having a little conversation and decided to come up on the stream tonight. And look, you see me rubbing my eyes. You guys know why I'm rubbing my eyes, because it is in Miami, Florida. All right. It's 9:47 p.m. No, 10:47 p.m. Okay. So where are you while Coach is coming up onto this stage? Where are you all watching from? And while you are watching, be sure to share this out right now. Don't be ashamed. Don't be embarrassed. Share this live with 5. Share it out right now, because you never know whose life you could be impacting for the better. Coach?
Well, I was trying to get my wig together. Listen, I can't hear you. You done muted yourself. How you doing? How's everyone out there tonight? Hope all is well. I'm on East Coast. I'm in North Carolina. And I am just feeling so good about life and where it's going. And I just want you guys to it's Friday. I have this saying, reflect on Friday nights about the whole week, right? And actually, it's an everyday post I put out into one of my groups, and it says bedtime reflection. But I don't know why I'm feeling so good tonight, But if you could just reflect on your week, what would you say? What would you say about next week? You know what I mean? And so every Monday, so I reflect on Friday, and every Monday I say, this is going to be the best week of my life. It gets better and better and better. I don't know why. So what about you guys? What are some things that you're telling yourself, right? Because mindset is everything. And it's not easy. Believe me, it is not easy. We all have challenges when it comes to really, really programming our mind to think positive, to not dwell in negativity. What are some things that you tell yourself? Because before we can move forward with anything else, you have got to write down some positive things that you're going to tell yourself every single day. What you think, Coach? So that's what I'm
I,
going through right now.
I agree. Sometimes you gotta think positive. You gotta tell yourself good thoughts, good ideas. You have to silence all of the noise around you. And this is key. And when is this key? When is this important? You all, this is important when life gets to feeling overwhelming. Like you may feel like everything is against you when it's not. When in fact, anything that's happening that you may think is happening to you is actually happening for you. And I had to learn that. And I learned that the hard way. A lot of times I found myself in situations where I just did not know if I was going to be able to make it through. Am I the only one who's gone through a time in their life where they just were not sure if they were going to make it through, or you just felt so overwhelmed, something just hurt you and got to your heart, and you just didn't know if you was going to make it through? Has that ever happened to somebody, or am I the only one? If that's happened to you, put me in the comments, because I cannot believe that I'm the only person who has been in a situation where I felt like I was not going to get through it, where I felt like there was no way I was going to see my way out of that situation, where I felt like the walls were caving in on me. I felt like nobody had my back. I felt like I was walking all alone on this path called life. Is there anybody out there who has ever felt like that, like you was all alone and you just wanted someone or something to have your back in a moment of weakness, and you couldn't show that you were weak, but at the same time you was falling apart while you was trying to put on the persona that you were okay? Am I the only one who has gone through situations like that? I can't be. I mean, if you've ever gone through a situation like that, then you must know how good it feels for me to be able to say that 2 weeks ago, I spent a couple of weeks in Vegas, that I'm in Miami, that I've been in Miami for a couple of weeks, that I'm able to live life more freely, more abundantly. You must understand how good that feels to me. And could you imagine 3 months or 6 months or a year from now being in a position where you can travel when you want, where you can cut off your alarm clocks, where you can live more of the life of your dreams? Can you imagine that? Can you imagine being able to climb to the top of the mountain without having to worry about wearing out those legs because you have to go to work the next day? Can y'all see that? Can you envision that? Because I'm telling you, there was no way that a year ago, when I stood inside of a grocery store with a bag of Funyuns rings and a Diet Coke and could not afford the both of them with a $5 bill in my hand, having not realized how food prices had gone up, even in my home state, that I would be in a position that I'm in today. Can somebody say it's time to level up in the comments? I know I'm getting a little excited. And the reason I'm getting excited is because I'm thinking about 200 feet from me is the Atlantic Ocean. I'm literally right now, as we speak, I'm in a villa that is 200 feet from the Atlantic Ocean, and I get up every morning and I go out and I greet the sun. You all, I had a vision. I had a vision about, I want to say it's 2 years ago, that I was sitting on Miami Beach writing again, and I haven't written for years. I haven't written for years. And you all know that that dream came into full manifestation as I was writing one of the stories that I started writing 2.5, 3 years ago. And I'm back to doing that. Yeah, I see you. It's time to level up. I need y'all to put that in the comments. Don't be scared. Put it in the comments. It's time to level up. It's time for you to live more of the life of your dreams. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine? Can you see yourself living more of the life that you are scared at times to even accept, that you believe that you can have? A lot of times people are afraid to manifest their greatest dream because they're held back in their subconscious. And see, I got to tell y'all about this. So, okay, double tap that screen and send up some hearts. I want y'all to send all the hearts up that you can right now. Send them up into the universe on this thought right here alone. If you are vibing with what I'm saying right now, if you know that it's time to level up, if you know that it's time to start achieving your dreams, if you know that it's time for you to finally get that new car, if you know that it's time for you to finally get that new house, if you know that it's time for you to travel more, be with your grandkids, be with your children more, then I need for y'all to double tap that screen and set those hearts up into the universe, because I need you to be in agreement with going into the season of leveling up in your life. I need you to agree with yourself. I need you to allow yourself to feel it, to see it, and to know that you can achieve a life like this, you all, because I never thought that this would be my life. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to pick myself back up. I reached out to people during my time of need. You want to know when you're going to find out who your real friends are? Honey, you're not going to find out who your real friends are when you're up. You're going to find out who your real friends are when you're in your time of struggle, when you're down in the valley deep. You're real deep up in that valley and you're trying to figure out, God, how am I going to get out this situation? How am I going to level myself up? How am I going to get it back? How am I going to grow? Y'all don't figure out who your friends are and who your supporters are in your time of goodness, in that season where you're prospering. You're not going to find out who your real people are until you need a hug. You don't even need the money. You just want a hug. You want somebody just to say it's going to be all right. You want somebody to say, I'm proud of you for starting that new thing. But I'm here to tell you that in the time when you decide to start something new, let me get you ready. Let me keep it real with you. I like when Les Brown says this. He says it a lot better than me. He says, just when you start something new, Murphy's Law comes right along and hits you right dab in the face. If you know what Murphy's Law is, put a 1 in the comments. If you know what Murphy's Law is, put a 1 in the comments. Anybody out here ever experienced Murphy? Anybody seen Murphy and wish Murphy never would have walked in their direction? Listen, right when you start something new, right when you are ready to launch that new dream, it seems like right in your face, Murphy come to laughing, and whatever can go wrong will. Because that's what Murphy's Law says. Whatever could go wrong will. Anybody ever experience it? Anybody ever want Murphy to walk off in the other direction? Y'all double tap, tag somebody. I need y'all to tag 2 people in this right now. Anybody ever experienced a time in their life where they just didn't know how they was going to pick themselves up? Listen, let me tell you something. Coming out of a relationship with a covert narcissist and dealing with a lot of depression, baby, I had 2 choices. I could either clam up. Somebody might as well have poured salt on me like I was a snail because I was clammed up so tight. I was in fight, flight, freezer phone. I couldn't see myself out. I didn't want anybody to get close. I didn't want anybody to touch me. I was scared to live and scared to breathe. I was scared of my own shadow a lot of the times because I had gotten and sunken into such a place of depression. But let me tell you what I did. I learned how to tell my story, and it seemed like it set me free. And when I told my story, the more I told my story, the more free I became. And I began to be set free from the bondage of all the depression that I was feeling inside of that relationship. And it led me into learning about what I do now. If you want to know what I do and how you can change your life around, if you want to hear about getting to freedom and launching, I need you to put a 2 in the comments. Talk to me. Talk to me, Coach. Are you there, Coach? Let's talk to the people, Coach. Let's talk to them a little bit for me.
Most definitely. I mean, you be hitting the nail on the head. If that's not some feel good, what y'all think? Ain't that is some feel good for you? Ain't it? Some feel good for you. Well, you know, I'm just excited for where you're taking people, and even just to be up right now, like you said, you never know who needs a word, and you be laying it out, honey. Where's everybody at? Where's everybody from? Put it in the comments. Who's out there with us? We got East Coast, Central Time. Where you from, Miss Yvonne? Who's still out there? So
where y'all watching from?
Yeah, where is everybody from? Oh, Coach, add everyone in the group. Did you share it to the group?
I did, but let me do it again. Oh, got you. Let me do that right now.
So yeah, so
while you're talking, I'm gonna walk over and do that.
Okay. All right, ladies and gents. So, like I said, I'm just excited for where we are going with Academy 6. Launch to freedom, 1K in 7 days. Congratulations to those of you who are in it. Who else? You in North Carolina too, girl?
Yeah.
Oh, Miss Yvonne is in North Carolina. Oh my goodness.
Oh, look at that. See?
Yeah. Keisha's in Kentucky. Yes. Thank you, ladies, for joining 1K in 7 days. We have someone here who is from Washington, Seattle. Oh my God.
Whoa, nice.
Yes.
Welcome on this late Friday night. Whoa, listen, there's no better place to be than inside the home that feels like home, away from home in this digital space. And that is inside of Academy 6 DM. Let me just say, the people in this program, they are such splendid people and so talented and so gifted. And let me tell you, when you hear stories about people who've gone through like similar to what I have, and they say, Sonya, I actually have a lady from Germany. Okay. She's a domestic dispute survivor of over 10 years, who started when Academy 6 first launched. And can you all believe that she actually has branded herself, created her own course and program, and launched her own product as a result of being inside of Academy 6? You all, this is something spectacular. And let me just say that this is the time. Let me talk to you all about something that is super exciting. All right. And if you all want to hear about it, I need y'all to tap up those hearts. Because I can't just share this information if I don't know if y'all ready for it. I got to know if you're ready for it. I got to know if you want to hear it. So type HEAR if y'all want to hear this, because this is something that is spectacular. And I don't know if you all are ready for it, but I'm about to find out. Let's see if people actually want to hear about it. Do they want to hear? Inquiring minds want to know. All right. So I don't see her here yet, but I have slow connection. So what I'm hoping, I see the love. I see the hearts. All right. Now, let me tell y'all what I just discovered. Now, if this is information that doesn't make sense to you, no worries. But System.io has done some upgrades in the past month. Okay. I see it. Not only has System.io done upgrades, but Beacons has done upgrades. Sandstorm. And guess what, y'all? Google Drive and Docs has done upgrades. What? Do y'all know why that is? Does anybody want to guess? Why do you think all these different platforms are making changes at the same exact time? Like, is it a dream? Because anybody who's into tech, they know this is so exciting. I'm like, oh my goodness. I had to pull my braids back on that one. Why? Let me tell y'all why. Why do y'all think that is? Why? Why do you think? I have got to tell you, I can't hold it. Because Forbes has announced that in 2026, digital marketing is going to be a $735 billion industry, 7.26 billion actually. And guess what that means? You all? That means all of these programs they're getting ready. Can somebody say, get ready, get ready, get ready, get ready? Because if you are trying to get in this and you want to learn how you can create your own empire working from the comfort of your home, I need you to put yes in all capital letters in the comments. I need to know that somebody here wants to learn how to build an empire working from the comfort of their own home. Can somebody type yes in the comments? Y'all not ready for it. I know y'all wasn't ready. I know it. I know, but guess what? Just like if somebody not ready, it's somebody who is. There's some action takers out here. Y'all share this live out. Because there are some action takers out here. There are some people who want a difference and change in their life. If you know that it's time for a change in your life, if you know that you have something inside of you, a calling on your life, something greater. If you always have felt this tug at your stomach, like, man, I'm supposed to be doing more than I'm doing right now. I know I am. I know I'm supposed to be doing more than I'm doing right now. And I'm not living up to what my life dream is. And I have dreams of helping people. And I want to give back. And I want to be able to tell people my story and how I overcame one day. If that be you, put me in the comments, because that means that you're in the right place. And you're not just in the right place. Put me in the comments. You're in the right place at the right time. Come on, share this with somebody. Come on, y'all. This is good stuff. Y'all share this live. Share this live with 5. Come on, share this live. You never know whose life you are impacting for the better. You may be changing somebody's life right now. Share it in your groups. Share it with your communities. Share it with people you love. Share it because guess what? A change is coming. The change isn't just coming. The change is here. The change is here. Okay? I need y'all to say the change is here. The change is here. I need y'all to say that the change is here. My goodness, let me tell you. We got people repairing their credit in this program. We got people launching businesses in this program. We got people branding themselves in this program. We got people who know what to do with their money in this program. Are y'all ready for the change? Come on, type a change is gonna come. Huh? Is it gonna come? No, the change is here. The change is here. I need y'all to type the changes here in the comments because this is the time, okay? For you all to grab life by the horns. Step up into your true calling. Step into who you are. Be bold, be brave, be brilliant, and be ready to represent yourself. The change is here. I see it. I just dropped that in the comments. Coach, did you get that? Can you repost that? You all can go and check out my next webinar that I'll be hosting. And if y'all want to, y'all can go ahead and get into this program. What program are we talking about? We're talking about Launch to Freedom, okay? Launch to Freedom is actually a program where I teach people, I take them through the step-by-step process of becoming their own individual coach, creating their own online programs, creating their own online course. And I take them through the step-by-step process. If you're a teacher, a doctor, a lawyer, a nurse, it doesn't matter what your field of interest is. I take you through the step-by-step process of creating your own program, your own product, and launching to freedom. All right? Why? Because in this season, it's time for you to step into who you were called to be. And in this season, it's time for you to recognize that if you are a brick and mortar company, there is nothing wrong with that. Or if you like your 9 to 5, there is nothing wrong with that. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. Okay? But if you want to earn some additional income on the side, I'm going to teach y'all the game. Teach you how to do it. Scale yourself. Grow it. Earn. The change is here. Absolutely. Absolutely. Is it anybody out here who is already in Launch to Freedom? put a 2 in the comments if you're already in Launch to Freedom, if you're already enrolled in Launch to Freedom. If you are not enrolled in Launch to Freedom, I'm going to need you all to check out the link that was just dropped down in the comments here. Now, I don't know if they allow us to pin stuff here, but what I do know is that if you're ready, I'm telling you now at the pre-launch level, this is projected and going to be a $1,400 product. Okay. But when we do the math and you learn everything that's in there, it's actually a $10,000 product. To teach people how to become millionaires and six-figure earners is a $10,000 product, and people will gladly pay that. But for right now, today, over the next few hours, we're literally allowing people to come into Launch to Freedom because it's in the pre-launch phases. For not even, we can't even call it a fraction. We can't even call it a fraction. So I encourage you for $77 to get into Launch to Freedom. And if for those who are interested in learning about the bundle, get in contact with me. Drop some messages in the comments. Let me know you want to bundle up and come into Academy 6. Academy 6 is a program filled with like-minded individuals where you're taught high-income earning skills that will take you to the next level in your life, in your business, in your career. Because once you learn these skills, it's going to cause you to be able to do what I wasn't able to do. Remember, I couldn't do call to actions. I couldn't do what I'm doing right now. But guess what I'm able to do? Right now, today, I'm able to do a call to action. I'm able to go live. I never would have been able to do this. But I've learned those skills. These are high-income earning skills that you can learn too. Just like when you learn to ride a bicycle, you can learn this too. Yeah? Yes. Coach, talk to him. Talk to him. Because if you're already in Academy, we got something going on in here on tomorrow that Coach Lisa is about to talk to you all about. She's about to drop that diamond, and she's going to drop that diamond, and it's not going to be in the rough. That diamond going to be right in plain view. Go ahead and tell them about it, Coach.
Girl, you made me feel like Charleston White. he said, nah. But yes, guys. So for those of you who are in Academy 6 members, you definitely want to get your clients who you have sold and who are trying to make some sales and having a hard time, right? You definitely want to get in the 1K in 7 days challenge. This is going to give you that boost in strategy and tips to get your next or your first 1K in 7 days, guys. So we start early in the morning. Based on the results of the survey for the community, there were so many different areas in which people had concerns. And these are personal concerns, but we're going to tackle them all in a 7-day challenge, and we start at 11 a.m. So get in now, right? And walk through step by step so we can set up some systems that will, I can guarantee 1K in 7 days, I'm sure, if you follow the steps. If you don't make the 1K, I cannot, I'm not making money claims, but I'm confident enough that if you follow the steps, you can make your next 1K. All right. So yes, so we start at 11. You need to go to the classroom and sign up, and we will see you there. Now, listen, it's a small fee. $19 is not going to kill you. It's to hold you accountable. All right. And so we're going to do this as a small group. And then right after that, we have a design mastery class, right? For those who need that. If you're in university, it is free. If you're not in university, it's only $10, guys. And that, again, is to hold people accountable, because people are saying that they're not doing things when we know that the system is already step-by-step correct. The system is already step-by-step. So if you're not following the steps, maybe you just need to hear it out loud in person on Zoom again, and that is fine. But you got to show up for yourself so that you can get the results that you want, right or wrong. Right. So thank you, Coach Sonia, for allowing me to do this for the community. And I will see you guys in the morning.
Coach Lisa is thebomb.com. And let me tell you, she's brilliant. She doesn't like me to say it and tell this, y'all, but she is a genius. I'm going to be honest. She is a genius. If you all only knew how ingenious Coach Lisa was, it would just make your head spin. So could everybody go ahead and shout out Coach Lisa, because she is such an important, and all of the admin just want to say thank you for all that you do inside of Academy 6. There's no way I can run Academy 6 the way it has grown on my own. It really, truly takes a team. And I want you all to know that we have a lot coming. University is, we're continuing to add mods to University. And we also have grad school, which is going to be launched to freedom. Plus, you're going to learn a lot about money management, investments. Listen, I don't know if Coach Pam is on here. Is Coach Pam able to come on the stage? I would love for Coach Pam to, if she can, hop on the stage so she can talk to you all about what she has lined up for you all coming in our next session with her. She did a phenomenal training on this past month, and she has something so big coming for us, and I want you all to make sure you tune in when she comes on. Not only that, but Coach Roro is phenomenal. Aren't her designs just something out of the ordinary? She is really, truly talented. So I want you all to make sure when Coach Roro gets on that call that you're coming in to learn those branding secrets that she's going to teach you all about how to scale your brand. You all take advantage of, even when Trayvon, I don't know when his next mindset coaching is coming, but when Trayvon comes on, y'all get in the room. These coaches are phenomenal. They have really set the tone of Academy 6. They are always there, willing to give, willing to coach. You are going to get the most mentorship and training out of this program. You're going to really be able to level up your services. You're going to be able to create a brand, scale yourself, grow a business, even if you're a brand new beginner. If you've never done this before, you can do it. If I can do this, you can do it. I want you all to know that. And so, yes, Keisha, don't tell the secret. Coach Lisa is the bomb. And so let me just tell you, you all, our team is spectacular. So if you're catching this on the replay, I need you to get with whomever shared this live out. I need everybody right now to put yes in the comments. And I don't want you to put yes until after you have double tapped. And I mean double tapped and send up another heart and then share this out. And put yes in the comments. Let us know that you share this out to your profile. Let us know that you're trying to bring somebody into our Academy 6 family right here, right now, tonight. You never know who's up tonight and who needs this change in their life. You never know who wants to earn a little extra money for the holidays, or who wants to learn some skills to get themselves out of debt. Do you all know that we actually have inside of University Amazon Arbitrage, where we teach you all how to buy low, sell high, send it into Amazon facilities, and be able to earn a little income like that? Nobody's saying you're going to get rich, but I can tell you that they do well. Those who take it seriously do very well with it. We teach you Amazon KDP, and we also teach you the Throne of Venture business. We teach you Amazon affiliate program. We teach you several affiliate programs inside of the program. We teach you, and guess what's coming? I mean, we're literally going to teach you all how to utilize your assets to invest in other businesses. Isn't that amazing? What about getting some grants? That's coming. So we're actually teaching you all not only how to earn income, but what to do when you get that money. Is it anybody out there who wants to get a grant but doesn't know how? Well, I'm going to tell you, you probably want to take advantage of getting in right now today so that you can go ahead and take advantage of getting into Launch to Freedom, because if you're in Launch to Freedom, you're going to have access to all of it. You're going to have access to learning about different grants. You're going to have access to learning how to set up your business accounts, LLCs, and the difference between S Corps, C Corps, and what type of business you want to have, what type of business model you want to have. We teach you how to clean up that credit, because you want to have the credit of a CEO, a person who don't even need credit at some point, because if you scale yourself inside of Launch to Freedom the way that you're going to, you're not going to probably even rely on credit, but it's still good to have sitting over there in the background. We're going to teach you how to build business credit and all of that inside of these programs. So you all, it is amazing. We actually have a step-by-step program coming for you all that is going to teach you how to build business credit in 90 days. Yes, because that sounds like something that you would like to do. Can you see yourself finally getting a piece of the land? Because we also going to teach you how to invest in a little bit of property and land. Isn't that amazing? Can you see yourself scaling yourself to doing multiple streams of income? We've been saying I'm going to get multiple streams of income for a very long time. However, we haven't known the pathway to do that. Well, we take you on the pathway. We take you on a journey through Academy 6 by first teaching you the basics. Teaching you the basics. Is there anybody out there who wants a better life? Is there anybody out there who wants to live more of the life of their dreams? Because if that be you, you are in the right place at the right time. And Academy 6 is the place where we're going to help you to make your dreams come to fruition. We don't just teach financial literacy. We teach you how to earn passive income. We teach you financial literacy. We teach you how to invest, and so much more, so much more. And the biggest investment you can make right now is by joining this program and learning how to create your own, even if you are a complete beginner. Now, I want to take out this time to ask if anybody has questions. Drop them in the comments. If anybody has questions, yes. Drop them in the comments. Drop them in the comments. Excited. Yes, I'm excited too. It's time. But like I told y'all, the change isn't going to come. The change is here. You just have to believe it. Believe in yourself. We also have mindset training. Tell them about it, y'all. Anybody been to any of the mindset training? Drop it in the comments if so. Tell them what it's like. Don't give all the juice away. Just a little bit. If you've been to any of the mindset training, let them know. Let the people know. Coach, you want to talk to the people for a minute? It's time. Yes, Edward. It's time. Yes, it is.
Well, all I can say is that I love me some Academy 6. And let me who I don't know who hesitating, because listen, I'm very experienced, okay, when it comes to this online business stuff. But even I was missing things. And when I got in Academy 6, it changed everything for me. My Beacon store, I cannot believe all the money I was leaving on the table. Okay, so when you are able to recognize the missing pieces of your puzzle, number two, you have to know when to invest in yourself in your business, right? Because people will sit there and hold on to $1 when they're, how you gonna let $19 and $27 come in between your breakthrough? That's what I don't understand. So I said to myself, this sounds like something I need, because I missed the other bandwagon over there. I'm not about to let this pass up, right? And got in there and realized it was the piece of the puzzle I needed. And not only that, it includes other things that you don't even need, but it's there, so that you can then reshare with someone else who needs it. So it's insane. It is insane how women or people are just coming together and want to learn and do better for themselves. And we have an educator. Coach Sonia is an educator, and this is what makes Academy 6 different from the rest. The rest of the programs that you will enter are taught by people with no education experience. These are people who just want to get on the digital product bandwagon. But in Academy 6, we have someone who actually knows how to help people learn. Then she's a business owner, knows how to teach you business skills, high income earning skills, so that you can earn money online, right? And so you can't go wrong. You just cannot go wrong. And so then all of us are coming in, and she gave us resale rights, guys, 100%. So you're not losing. You are not losing, because one sale, you get your money back, and then you still have access to all the information you will ever need. So it's no ifs, ands, or buts about it for me. It's no way to persuade someone to do something that's good for them. You have to first recognize what you are missing, right? And trust someone is trying to lead you in the right direction. Believe me, we're not getting rich for the product price, right? Because it's affordable. She made it affordable for everyone, so that when you get in there, you're going to be like, oh my God. Oh my God. You're going to wish you had found it sooner, right or wrong. You're going to wish you had found it sooner. So I'm telling you, from an experienced online marketer, brand coach, brand builder, whatever I do so many things, tax prep, instructional. I mean, I do it all, but I was missing what I found in Academy 6, and I have been on fire ever since. Listen, I am lit. If that's what they call it, I am lit, honey.
I'm telling you, Coach Lisa is so dynamic. She is such a light spirit, and I'm telling y'all, she has me. When I see a text comes through from Coach, I could be having a real jacked up moment or day, and the minute I see that text, I start laughing. I know when I get on the phone with Coach, she gonna say something that has me laughing. She is amazing, phenomenal, and such a creative with so much experience. Like I'm telling you, inside this program, you all, we have individuals like Pam, who's on the admin team, who has been doing graphic design and artistry and credit repair services, and she's been doing insurance and for years. You guys, I've done life insurance. I can tell you right now the difference between whole and term life and quote it like the back of my hand. Let me just tell you, I've done so many different things. And right now we are really here because this dynamic group of individuals, and it doesn't stop with us, because everybody in the program, like Coach says, has resale rights. So that means they are a part of this community, and they are just as important to this community as anybody else. If you're not in Academy 6 right now, make sure you get with the person who shared this out and tagged you in this post. Get with them, because you probably won't, listen to what I'm saying, you probably want to get into a program filled with like minds. If you're on a journey in life, okay, if you're trying to start something new, you need to get in alignment with a group of individuals who are on the same beaten path as you. See, because there's a lot of paths that's been beat with footprints and footsteps, but you want to make sure you get on the path with the people on the same path as you. Okay, it's not going to help you to be aligned with people who not going anywhere. It's not going to help you. You keep saying it over and over, but are you following through? Are you finding individuals who are doing a little bit better than you so that they can push you to do a little bit better than what you're doing? Or are you settling for being inside of circles and groups with individuals who are not causing you to propel forward? It's time for you to catapult to the next level. It's time for you to become something more. It's time for you to become brilliant. It's time for you to accept that you have gifts and talents. Is it anybody out there who's ready for that? like-minded and like-hearted. I like that, Coach Yvonne. Coach Yvonne is a spectacular coach, and I don't know if you can come up on the stage. Can we invite anybody up on the stage, or I don't know, do they have to have an account to do that? I'm not sure, Coach. But I would love to have Coach Yvonne come up. Just hearing her testament. And Keisha, I don't know if you all could come on the stage, but if you could and talk to the people shortly, just to talk to them a little bit about your testament. Coach, are we able to get them up on the stage at all? Can you let me know? And while Coach Lisa is doing that and working on that, let me just tell you all, this is a program designed with you in mind. Even as I talk about Launch to Freedom, it's where passion meets purpose. It's one of my favorite quotes. And one of my other favorites is Invictus. See, because I believe that you're a co-creator in what happens in your life. And you may not know this, but you get to help dictate how your life goes. You get to help create it. And we teach you that in the mindset portion of the program. You learn about how you get to choose to be a creator in your future. You get to help design, shape, mold it. Is there anybody out there who sees themselves living a better life? If you close your eyes right now, I mean it. If you close your eyes right now, Invictus, can you see yourself living a better life? Can you see yourself living more of your dreams out? Can you see yourself being with your family more? Can you actually see that for yourself? Can you actually see that for yourself? Listen. And I'll pull up the quote. I am the captain of my fate. I'm the master of my soul. But sometimes I mix it up. So I want to make sure I say it right. It basically means out of the night that covers me, black as the pit from the pole. Listen, I want to just get to the I am the captain. That's my favorite. That's my favorite part, y'all. Because you know what that means? You're a co-creator. You get to determine. Yeah. I am the captain of my fate. I am the master of my soul, not anybody else. And I'm a person who can speak on what the damaging effects of having been in verbal abuse can do to you. Verbal abuse can scar you even more so than physical. There are times, if you've ever been through verbally abusive situations, that you may wish someone had done physical over verbal. And I'm here because I want to encourage you. I want to encourage you to get out of your own way. All right? Step into your true calling. Invest in yourself. This is what it's about. Taking an investment in yourself. A lot of y'all watch these after they post and after they play, but you don't ever take action. It's a very small investment. You can't even go into a store and purchase a pair of nice shoes for what you're going to invest in yourself in this. And this is going to allow you to see the proceeds over and over and over again. If you are not in Launch to Freedom, you need to get into it. If you're not into Academy 6, you need to get with the person who sent this live to you or tagged you in it, and you need to get into Academy 6. Change your life and change it for the better. Change it for the better. I know Coach dropped this down here. Were we able to? There we go.
Yeah, ladies, if you can copy and paste that link in your browser, you'll be able to join the stage here if you want to.
Yes, please drop it in and holler at the people. Holler at the people for a moment. It's so amazing being a part of a group of individuals. And when you start seeing people in the program launch their own programs, when you start seeing individuals in the program begin to grow, begin to come better, that does something that lets you know that you're doing what you're supposed to. That's how I feel. I'm happy when I see people grow. I'm happy when I see people become better versions of themselves. I'm happy to see women who've experienced domestic violence find home in Academy 6. I'm happy with people who don't feel like they belonged anywhere else. They found a home in Academy 6. And that is what is amazing, is that even people who haven't felt like they had a voice found their voice. And I have to tell y'all this story. I have two students that I want to highlight, more than two. I have two students who are selectively mute that I want to highlight. One, and I can say his name, it was so many years ago, but I won't say his last name. His name was Antonio. He was 3 years old. He was selectively mute. That means a child who don't want to speak. That means they refuse to speak and haven't spoken. He hadn't spoken for 3 months to anybody. He would not open his mouth to his parents, grandparents, anybody. And he got into my classroom. And within less than 1 month, he came into the classroom, and he yelled out, "Miss Sonia!" And his parents looked at each other, and that was the first time that they heard Antonio speak in over 3 months. When children choose to become selectively mute, it is usually because they have experienced some form of trauma in their lives and they chose not to speak. Kind of like with Maya Angelou, and that's how she ended up writing She Knows Why the Caged Bird Sings, because she didn't speak for a very long time at one point, right? And so then there was one other student. I won't say his name, but it hasn't been enough years yet. But he was selectively mute. He didn't speak. It was a Caucasian little kid, and he in a small little town. And it wasn't a month. It was more so about 2 months in. And I'm trying to avoid from saying his name. And he walked in and he started talking. And his grandfather would drop him off. He said, "Wow, he's talking." And he was in kindergarten, so he was closer to 5. And he not only started talking, but I want to tell y'all something. By the end of the year, I had all of my kindergarten students do a poster board presentation. They did public speeches better than most grown people. And do you all know that this 5-year-old little kid who didn't speak when he first came, he did the best presentation out of everybody. So when I tell you that this is where I'm supposed to be, this is what I am supposed to be doing, helping and giving back. This is why I get happy when I see people who never thought they could go on a live stream, go live. They don't even realize that the baby steps that we do in our small group sessions is causing them to grow in skill sets that they never thought they could do. The same as me. I never thought I could do a call to action, but I can now. And I want y'all to be like the engine that could, that said, "I think I can." Okay? It's always bigger than us. Yes. Yes. And I know I called Keisha out. Keisha may not be on anymore, but I was hoping that she could stop by tonight. That's okay. Her day is coming. She's really, really timid about it, but she's coming out of that shell slowly. I hope I didn't scare her off. But she's going to be on here talking one day. I know it. And I'm so proud of all of you for the growth. And I'm really happy happy for those who chose to get into Launch to Freedom. Yes. Do you have, Coach, anything else for the people? This has just been spectacular, by the way.
Absolutely. You did it. You hit the nail on the head. Like I said, you never miss. And I just want to send everybody peace and love for the weekend. Love yourself, love your children, love your families. Let go of some stuff, let go of some baggage, and get prepared for the week ahead with confidence, knowing that change is here, right? She said change is here, change is not coming. Prepare your mind for what you want. That's it.
All right, y'all.
Simple as that.
Amazing. Well, thank you all so much for joining us on this late night. It never ceases to amaze me. When people want that change in their life, they are going to show up for themselves. They are going to invest in themselves. And that is the only way that you're going to learn the new skill is if you invest in yourself. Thank y'all so much for joining. It has just been spectacular. And I am so excited about you all being here.
Her heart, she gives a shout. No more doubts, just let them out. With high skills, you got the clout. Success is what it's all about. In every street from night to day, learn the skills and pave your way. Marketing research, standing tall in academies